welcome back to my channel. Today I've created this look right here for you. It is a really nice kind of soft, natural looking cut crease, and I've also partnered with Clinique in this video to feature this moisturizer of theirs. It is called the Moisture Surge 72-Hour Auto-Replenishing Hydrator. Long name, I know, but basically it's a really nice lightweight moisturizer. It offers a lot of hydration, it's really lightweight on the skin, and it's very plumping as well, which is going to help the makeup cling to your face a lot better. Being someone who's played with makeup for such a long time, I know that it's not just the makeup that makes you look good, it's also the skin underneath the makeup. No matter how well you do makeup, if your skin is not looking good underneath, it shows in the makeup as well. It just doesn't sit right, it doesn't look right. So if you've got a good base, that is a really good kind of starting point to do your makeup from. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how this moisturizer performs. I'm going to be using it underneath the makeup that I'm doing, which is this one right here. Moisturizer is also on right here. So if you want to find out how to get this look, and if you want to find out how the moisturizer performed, then please keep on watching. Alright, for the first step, you know how everybody always says a good base is key to a good makeup? I'm going to start by really moisturizing my skin. I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-Hour Auto-Replenishing Hydrator. It's basically a moisturizer that's going to keep your skin really nice and moisturized. The thing I really like about this moisturizer is that it's actually really nice and light and refreshing on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it's not oil based, but at the same time it still delivers an intense hydration. It's also got this really nice kind of bouncy silicone-y feel, which means it's going to be really good for underneath makeup. To test my theory, I'm not going to be using any primer in this makeup video. I'm just going to be using this moisturizer. I'm going to follow up with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I'm just gonna go in with one more small layer in some of the areas where I need some extra coverage. Next, I'm gonna do a bit of highlighting. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks. So now the skin is pretty much done. I'm gonna go in with my Mercier Translucent Loose Powder, and this is gonna go just all over the skin. If you have dry skin, you can skip this step, or if you have only oily combination skin, then you can just do your T-zone. It really depends on where you live as well. For me, this is a tropical country. It's really hot, so I like to set my entire face because oil is definitely gonna come through. Now for the eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with this pencil from the Face Shop. It's called the Design My Eyebrow. Just doing a little cleanup now with some concealer. Finally, the brows are done, and now I'm going to go in with the Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and this is going to act as my base for the eyes. And now that I've done that, I'm going to set it with a bit of loose powder. You can also use a bone-colored eyeshadow. So I've decided I want to do a nice soft cut crease with this look. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm going to start with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the Buon Fresco color right here. Remember to really diffuse it outwards when you get to the edge. Diffuse it, you know, softly run it on the edge. You know, I used to have really high eyebrows. I don't know what I was thinking, but you know, the good thing about high eyebrows, it gave you so much more lid space to work with. You can see my really high eyebrows in some of my older videos actually, if you just look back on my channel. They don't look the best. I'm just warning you right now. Now I'm going in with Realgar right here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these shades right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. So this is gonna go in a slightly smaller area on the crease. It's really important when you wanna do these nice blown out, soft, smoky eyes that you put down the base and then set it with a powder the way I did earlier, because if you don't set it with a powder, that's gonna cause the eyeshadows to really stick to that eyeshadow base and make it very difficult to blend and work with. Now taking a much smaller brush and going in with Love Letter. This is gonna go directly into the crease. So right now I'm just reapplying and blending and reapplying and blending. I want to get a nice amount of color into the crease, but I don't want it to look too dark or too chunky. I want it still to look really nice and soft and blown out, which is why I have to keep reapplying bit by bit and then blending it out real quick. It is now time to cut the crease. I'm going back in with the same foundation that I've been using the entire time. Now if you've got more of a dimensional eye, you've got a socket and everything, that's really good for you because you're going to have a nice guideline as to where you're going to put your cut crease. Whereas if you've got flatter eyes the way that I do, then unfortunately you're going to have to plan it a little bit better. Just take a step back and see the shape that you want to follow, and then as you're doing the cut crease, just always take a step back, look in the mirror and see if you're following the right shape, and then you can correct. Now I'm just going to set my cut crease a little bit with this color right here. INGLOT Gel Liner. I haven't done this in a while, but this is going to be a nice big wing. Applying some Benefit Big Bang Mascara. Just applying some Benefit Big Bang Mascara. This is just for the lashes to have something to stick onto. So for the lower lash line, I'm mixing in these two colors right here. A bit more Badgal mascara on the lower lashes. And finally, because I cannot help myself, the Colourpop Supernova shadow in Lucky Penny. That's going in the inner corner. So now that the entire face makeup is done, I'm finally getting a chance to take a look at how this moisturizer performed underneath the makeup. I have really dehydrated skin, and so it shows when I put on a moisturizer that's not hydrating enough underneath my foundation. A lot of bumps and patches start to show, and then oil comes through very, very easily throughout the day as well. With this moisturizer, I'm actually seeing barely any oil. Let me just look at it up close here. I'm really not seeing any dry patches. This is my problem area right here. I've got a lot of bumps and a lot of just really dry patches around this area. They've not been accentuated, which I really like. It definitely works really well as a makeup primer, I can give you that. I'm also going to go in with this Clarins Illuminator on the tops of my cheekbones. Moving on to bronzer now. This one is from the Marc Jacobs Coconut Collection. This is just going to be a really light bronze because I don't want to look too tan for this. And finally, for the cheeks, I'm going in with this gorgeous Clinique Cheek Pop. It's so cute. I'm taking this a bit higher towards my temples for this look, because I want a really nice kind of sweet flush. Finally, for lips, you can go two ways. You can go light. I think that would look really sweet with this look, but since I am feeling a little frisky today, I'm going to do a dark color instead. This is Anastasia, Trust Issues. So to finish everything off, let's just set with a bit of MAC Fix Plus. And this is the finished look. Actually, you know what? Since I've got all my stuff in front of me, I know you guys like lip options, so I'm going to change into a lighter lip and just show you what it looks like. And this is the finished look with a lighter shade of lipstick on, just in case you guys were curious and wanted to find out what it looked like. Overall, just to give you a bit of recap on this moisturizer right here, if you have dry skin or dehydrated skin or even combination skin, I swear it suits every different skin type. It's really lightweight and yet extremely hydrating. It helps to get rid of any dry patches in your skin. It has a really nice kind of silicone texture, which is going to help your makeup go on so much better. Even now, as I'm looking in the mirror, I can see that it has helped my skin so much because my foundation isn't clinging to my problem areas and my dry patches anymore. If you've got kind of acne and acne scarring, this would be a really good product for you as well, because it's going to help to kind of smooth out the skin so that your foundation goes on top of that acne scar without clinging to any dry patches or dry skin that you have around that acne scar. And yeah, it's just really nice and hydrating. It really plumps up the skin. I am very happy with it. It looks good. So that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to find out a little bit more about the moisturizer, it's all in the description box below, or you can even leave me a message in the comments box below and I will get to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope I see you in my next one.